Here we have for sale is 2019 on a 69 plate Vauxhall Combo Sportive. This is the 2300 model, so 2.3 ton gross vehicle weight. This has got the 1.5 litre Euro 6 diesel engine producing 100 PS, which is roughly 100 brake horsepower. That's accompanied with a 5-speed manual gearbox, and this is the L1 H1, so low roof, short wheelbase. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Vauxhall Combo Sportive of this age. We'll also talk you through the condition in detail and talk to you about what we've done to it during our preparation, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So first thing to note, Vauxhall Combo of this age, a lot of vans share a platform, and this is no different. So this effectively underneath is very much the same as a Citroën Berlingo or a Peugeot partner. Anyone familiar will notice a few similarities, things like the lights and so on and so forth. They just put some very minor styling differences, even things like the badges. As I say, just a couple of little minor styling differences, but underneath it is effectively the same thing as a Citroën Berlingo or a Peugeot partner of this age. Looking at the rear doors, then we can see that this one is spec'd, of course, with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open like so, and you can see that they are in a sort of a 60-40 split there at the rear. Sportive does come with a number of elements which come colour-coded, so that includes the rear bumper here, and you can see there's nice parking sensors there integrated into the rear bumper. In terms of condition then, having a look at the rear of the vehicle here, a couple of little marks here or there. So there's a little mark just down here, low down, a couple of sort of light hairline marks just on the top of the bumper there, a couple of small little chips here or there, but generally speaking, as you can probably see at the back of the van here, very presentable indeed, and it is very straight. So to my eye, that is all original paintwork there at the rear. It looks very, very tidy indeed. If we open up the rear doors, then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van, and again, these little yellow handles here, very much familiar and feel they are exactly the same as on the Citroën Berlingo. But if you give those a pull, you can then open the door right out to its full 180-degree position, like so, giving you maximum access then into the back of the van. And it also just allows me to accurately show you the condition here inside the rear doors as well. So again, just a couple of little marks and things like that inside the rear doors. But generally speaking, for a van of this sort of age and mileage, and the type of van that this is, it's in pretty good condition inside the back of here. You can see the plastic trims in here. It's very common to see these sort of heavily scratched or marked, but in this van, not too bad at all. Of course, the ply lining is used. It's not brand new ply lining, and of course that is there for its purpose, which is to protect the van on the inside there. But as I say, generally speaking, in the back of here, pretty good condition indeed. We've also got the tie down points in there, so you can tie your cargo down, and you've got the bulkhead there, which gives you that separation from the cab area as well. If we shut the doors, then we continue to go around the outside of the van, having a look at the condition. So having a look here down the driver's side of the vehicle, you can see there that it's in really good condition there down the driver's side. So again, very, very straight and clean down there. There's not really any sort of ripples or anything like that which I can point out to you. I'm just trying to see if there's any little marks or chips or anything like that, but generally speaking, very presentable indeed. Of course, you're going to get the odd tiny little mark here like that on the edge of the door, but I say not really much to fault it on there. If we open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look at let me just turn the volume down there a second. We can have a look at the condition in here. So looking at the inside of the driver's door count, that's all in very good order. You get electric windows, electric mirrors just there. You can see down below then you have got carpet here on the cab, and lovely condition here of the seats inside in really good order. So this one is set up as a two-seater, and you have got the driver's armrest just there as well. Having a look at the steering wheel, you've got a multifunctioning steering wheel, so you've got your cruise control settings on the left hand side. On the right hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls and the volume for the radio just there as well. 62,124 miles. You can see it's all idling correctly there as it should be. Into the center then you've got DAB radio on here, and of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth and also the USB point just there. You've got air conditioning and heated wing mirrors just there as well. But generally speaking, again, in the cab here, it's in really good order. Having a look down below, you do get a proper handbrake on this one, being a two-seater. It's very common to have an electric handbrake just there, but a nice, good old-fashioned manual handbrake is nice to see. Little bit, there's a few marks here just on the end of the handbrake. To mention there, a couple of cup holders and 12-volt socket neatly tucked away down there as well. Continuing around the outside of the vehicle then, so this vehicle has, it's one owned from new, but it's been with a lease company from brand new. Unfortunately, that does mean that there is no service history with the vehicle up until we've had it. It clearly has been maintained with its condition, and looking at things like the brakes and the tyres and things, it clearly has been maintained, but unfortunately it doesn't come with a service record. Unfortunately, some lease companies don't pass that on with the vehicle. But the vehicle has been thoroughly inspected in our workshop. We've conducted a full service on it as well. So as I say, we've given it a clean bill of health. Looking at the front here then, again, you're going to get a few sort of stone chips and hairline little marks here to the front end, but generally speaking, again, in really good order. Lower down as well, just a couple of small little stone chips and things like that just there. If we go over to the passenger side there is a light sort of hairline mark there. Now we will try and get that out. I believe that will just polish out there. That's certainly worth mentioning. And again, just a few little stone chips, but really nothing of any great severity there at all. Looking then down the passenger side of the vehicle, and again, looking very straight and clean. There's not really anything I can fault it on there. As I say, paintwork seems to be original. It's in good order. If we open up the passenger door then, or the passenger side, the side loading door, should I say, that gives you another aspect then of the load space from this side, and then the passenger door then gives you another aspect of the cab, so you can see in really good order here inside the front. Carpet on the floor, seats are in really good order, dashboard is looking very nice as well. You've actually got a bit of extra space in there also. So just to summarise then, this van, there's also of course no VAT to pay on this van, so worth mentioning that. You've probably already seen that in the advert. But of course that's a key selling point for this particular van. And these are so fuel efficient, these little Vauxhall Combos, Citroën Berlingo's, Peugeot partners. They are brilliant on fuel with that little 1.5 litre Euro 6 diesel engine. Just to summarise, 2019 on a 69 plate Vauxhall Combos, the 2300, so 2.3 tonnes gross vehicle weight when fully loaded. 1.5 litre Euro 6 diesel engine producing 100 PS, which is roughly 100 brake horsepower. That gives you that 5-speed manual gearbox, of course. This is the L1H1, so short wheelbase, low roof, and as I mentioned, the Sportive model, so get a really nice spec with things like the colour-coded bumpers, air conditioning, DAB radio, cruise control, so you've got some really nice goodies on there as well. And as I mentioned during our preparation, we've been right through it and given it a clean bill of health. The vehicle will also be supplied with 2 keys, and it will come with 12 months AA warranty as well. It is the Protect Plus warranty with a £3,000 claim limit, so really comprehensive warranty comes as standard on the van, with options to extend it to 2 or 3 years as well at an extra cost. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide. We can arrange part exchange on cars or vans, and we can also arrange finance at very competitive rates as well. If you'd like to see the full advert, if you haven't seen it already, I urge you to head over there to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.